Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing?
Did you think this was something that was in the realm of possibility over the last couple of years?
For me, yes, it was. I've always wanted to come back. I love it here.
Why do you love it so much here?
It's playing for Zach, playing with Burrow. It's just, for me, it's a great place to be.
Was the decision to go to Denver, was that financially driven, was that opportunity driven, or a combination?
I think a combination of both. And just, I've always, outside looking in, I've always seen and admired Coach Payton, and I just wanted to get a first-hand experience of what that was like.
What was that like?
It was interesting, definitely interesting. I'll leave it at that.
What was Kansas City like for you? Is that, and similar type of experience where it was seeing the other side? You guys had so many battles against them from when you were here over the years. What was it like being on the other side of it?
Yeah, that one was also having the opportunity to play for Coach Reid. Great experience, by the way. He's a great guy, great coach. Just wanted to see, what that was about. And when a coach who's had as much success as he's had, when he calls you and says that he loves the way you play, he wants you to play for him, it's kind of hard to pass that up. So yeah, I just wanted to go and see, what that was like and have an opportunity to play for him.
Do you think the past 2 years with Peyton and Andy, you've been able to grow your game at all? And if so, how have you changed?
I feel like for the most part, just becoming a more proficient blocker. I wasn't a bad blocker necessarily, third down back wise, but doing that predominantly for the past 2 years, I've been able to, tweak some things and get better at that.
What are some of the things you felt like you were able to pick up in Kansas City in terms of just the championship culture they have that you're hoping to bring back around this time?
Offensively, just never giving up on a play. I feel like that offense thrives. The Chiefs offense, that is, they thrive when Pat is outside of the pocket. And I heard a few interviews from Burrow last year that was part of the game that he wanted to work on and that he's been working on. So I feel like just being in tune and, kind of knowing-ish, what a quarterback is thinking when they break the pocket. That was a big thing going into KC's offense, and I feel like I learned a lot, not necessarily like X's and O's, but just being able to be on the same page and knowing that, even though the quarterback has broken the pocket, he's still going downfield, and to just never give up on the play. Even if you're backside, they can always make something happen. And with Burrow having the arm that he does, he can definitely make a lot of those plays.
Did your phone blow up when the news got out there? Well, or your former, now current teammates again welcoming you back?
I mean, not really. No, but
I guess there's some new faces too.
yeah, there are a few new faces.
Samaje, you left the team that was this close to winning the championship here in Cincinnati a few years ago. Do you feel like you come back to a team that is still in that same spot?
There are definitely new faces and new pieces to the puzzle, new coaches and everything. But I feel like if we, do what we have to do, keep our heads down, we continue to grind, then I feel like, yes, we have a very good chance because, there's back in 2021, 2022, there was nothing groundbreaking that we did. We just kept our heads down, continued to work, and we just took it a week at a time. So I feel like if we do that, starting, whenever we come back, then I feel like we have a pretty good chance.
Why do you think your skill set's such a good fit here? Why do you think your skill set is such a good fit here?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I don't like talking about my skill set. I don't think I have any.
What's the most unique thing about being a running back in this offense, given how it functions and how pass heavy it is? What's the biggest thing about being a successful running back in the way that Zach likes to play?
Knowing how to block and catch. It's simple. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. You know, you have to block and protect Burrow, and if he needs you to, you know, catch the ball, make sure that you can catch the ball, and you'll be all right.
Do you know anything about Chase Brown? Have you ever met him before? Or anything like
Never
that?
met him. Heard great things about him, but never met him.
Were you keeping tabs on, you know, the offense last year and the year that Joe was having, and was that kind of, as you were looking back in the offseason, did that kind of spark all this up to get back here?
I mean, it was kind of hard to not, you know, see what he was doing. It was everywhere, but I mean, I wasn't necessarily keeping tabs on it, and I mean, I already knew he was a great quarterback. I knew, you know, Jamar's a great receiver, and the offense has great pieces. So, you know, those numbers are inevitable because they're gonna make their plays regardless. But I mean, Burrow as a person and a player is part of the reason why I came back, not just what he did last year, if that makes sense.
Why? Or what about him as a person? Like, what's that deal?
I mean, he's just, direct, straightforward, not a lot of BS. He's gonna tell you, you know, what he thinks he wants you to do and, you know, how he thinks he sees this. And he's just easy to communicate with. You know, he's not a big ego guy. He's not someone that you can't approach if you see something different. He's just a very easygoing, approachable, but confident guy, and that's who I really want to play with.
This will be your age 30 season. You'll turn 30 in September. There's a bit of a stigma at your position at that age. What are your thoughts on a 30-year-old running back and what you can still do?
I mean, I will be 30 in September, but I feel like I'm probably in almost the best shape of my life. So, I mean, I know it's a thing in the league once players hit running backs in general. Once they get up there, then you're kind of written off. But no, I still have a lot left in the tank.
We saw a lot of veteran running backs have really good years last year. Why do you think we had some guys, and not just Saquon and Darren, but others, be successful at the level they were at last year?
I mean, we just continue to get opportunities, you know. Can't do anything without an opportunity. So, you know, if the team sees that, you know, you're still playing well, don't care how old you are, you're still playing well, you're still playing well. And I think teams are seeing that, and they're giving more opportunities to older guys, and older guys are taking full advantage of it.
You've been to the Super Bowl twice. How much does it factor in your motivation to continue to play this game at a high level to win a Super Bowl?
To be honest with you, like, obviously, you know, everyone wants to win a Super Bowl. Super Bowl would be great to add to my, you know, football career, but I don't think it's a driving factor for me. I just think that just going out every day and just having fun. You know, I still love the game. I still have fun, you know, on a day-to-day grind. So I think that's really what it is, just to see, you know, how far I can go personally to continue to push myself to play at a high level. I feel like that above anything is the motivating factor for me.
Is there a commonality having played with both Patrick and Joe that makes something those guys both have in common that makes them as good as they are?
I really think it's just their attention to detail, you know. Obviously, being a quarterback, you have to know what everyone's doing, what everyone has, the coverages and all of that. But just the little nuances and, hey, what are they doing in this coverage? And, you know, what does the back have? You know, all of this stuff. It's all technical stuff that's outside of my realm of comprehension. But just their general, you know, attention to detail and how meticulous they are about their day. I feel like that's something that, you know, that gives them a certain edge, I guess you could say.
Very good.
Thanks, Samaje.
Thank you.
Welcome.